and the life goes on. Presenting an event of what had been happened or experienced by me during this pandemic COVID 19. So I will be beginning with the 2 months back before COVID 19 came into our life and changed our life completely. This was the time when everyone was so excited with the new year vibe, with the motto of new beginning, new start, and so on. So, as the clock struck midnight on the eve of New Year, wishes began pouring, and lots of happiness and positivity surrounded me. Along with that, I, with my sisters and friends, went on the long way journey 2020 New Year from Rajasthan to Punjab and Himachal. Travel each corner of this new place. So basically, this trip journey was so fascinating and memorable too. I personally enjoyed this trip a lot as this was my first outstation trip with my friends and sisters. Enjoyed it without having any idea of what could be the life after 2 months, which will turn our social closeness into social distancing. Who would have expected the sudden pandemic outbreak and getting locked within the boundaries of our house? This whole scenario seemed like a game zone where the one who stays in, win. After a few months later, in the year 2020, I received an encounter with all bad news not only in India but in the whole of the world. This was something so terrifying situation I never thought of. I and all the people had left with no choice. We all were just surrounded with the only single choice, and that was stay home, stay safe. Complete fear and silence everywhere. Then I really started feeling this fear of deadly coronavirus. Slowly and gradually started following all the necessary precautions. Then with a couple of months on 23rd March 2020, Government of India under PM Narendra Modi ordered a nationwide lockdown for 21 days. Seriously? This means strictly everyone has to stay home except doctor, health workers, railway workers, police, vendors. India was at critical stage in its fight against coronavirus as fears of community transmission rise. During lockdown, frontline workers were still going out every day to win what one doctor described as a war India can't afford to lose. And I still remember those complete lockdown days when my father, an Ayurvedic doctor, my mamaji as a doctor, and my brother as a railway worker, how they, along with all the frontline workers, did their responsibilities so well. They used to go outside for work daily just for us. So we performed our duty while staying home and they performed their duty while staying outside. This all instances had its own value. Then on Sunday evening, people across India clapped, rang bells in response to PM call for thanking those at the forefront of the fight against the deadly coronavirus. I clanged thali, clapped to thank Corona warriors. These all instances were literally so memorable and funny. The way me and my sister reached at the rooftop, and I still remember how I used to stand on the boundary and clank thali. Felt like I am the only one there who was clanking so hard. Everyone just came outside in my neighborhood just to see me how hard I was clanking thali. That was fun. Then we experienced common unity event where citizens across the country lit diyas, candles, and flashed their mobiles and torchlights on Sunday. I lit diyas and put it in every corner of my house. Felt like Diwali in the month of around May. All these events had another level of fun and sense of serious common unity feel. Then my inner hidden talent, which we all have in some or the other way, motivated me to continue with my passion and the things which I love to do the most. I started performing daily yoga, pranayam, aerobics, singing, dancing, playing guitar, harmonium, art and craft work, playing indoor games, and much more little things, for which I am thankful to this lockdown, which gave me such an opportunity of developing myself. I even started my YouTube channel of dance, which gave me a sense of satisfaction, and I was overwhelmed with lots of inspiring and beautiful comments, which brought a smile on my face. Then gardening with my mom till learning how to cook delicious food had its own memorable memories. And believe me, guys, I have done all these things with all my heart, and now I can dance, sing, cook, perform any yoga, aerobics, art and craft, etc. Made lot of inspirational and motivational videos with my friends to cheer up the people in this boredom situation and gave the message of unity and told everyone to stay home, stay safe. Message through social media and phone calls felt like a responsible citizen of the country. I even made quarantine journey page on my Instagram account. Had so much fun when we all were not together but still we all were together. I personally experienced the importance of important people in my life. Then, in the month of November, I celebrated Diwali with my family in a very sweet and in a precious little way. Cooking with my mom was another level of feeling than sitting down with my family and talking for an hour. Eating together, enjoying together, wishing everyone virtually gave me a sense of happiness. The thing which hold its uniqueness was that we four of us, brother and sister, were together after so long during this Diwali and together for a longer period of time during this lockdown. And the situation was damn rare. In spite of all sadness during COVID-19, I was very happy with my family. Then I, and of course all of us experienced OBE, how much fun and different memory it holds. I never ever thought of giving college exam online. Wow, we were allowed to cheat officially? Seriously? Sitting for 3 to 4 hours writing exam and in between all this seriousness, mother bringing snacks and tea in between was of another level. Eating, enjoying, sometime getting frustrated and writing exam, collecting all the papers in sequence first and then clicking photos of answer sheet and then scanning it and sending it so cautiously on OBE portal. This was all about my experience of OBE. In between all this beautiful journey of my lockdown vacations, I encountered with the emotional imbalance situation, which I never ever experienced personally. There were some social sites hijacked trauma which I went through, can't find myself, as I was shocked with this situation because I never experienced such things earlier. But I would say going through this experience made me more stronger, for which I am thankful to this lockdown. After a couple of months, I heard a very heartbroken news. My Nanaji was no more. The feeling can't be expressed in words. I was so much attached with my Nanaji and now he is no more. I still can't imagine this. I saw my mother crying in front of me, which I never experienced it. I experienced it for the very first time, and this was enough for me. I could not resist my tears after this. Whole of this situation was very heartbreaking. Getting out of this emotional imbalance, I started living each and every moment with my best. Realized the essential necessity of family. So, at the end month of 2020, I had a family reunion where I met with all my loved ones, and that was the happy end of 2020. This lockdown taught me a lot of values and real moral lessons of the life. So, this was all about my lockdown vacations.